Night City is a dangerous place. If you aren't well equipped, your legend could end before it even begins. In this video, we're going to explain the benefit of iconic weapons, where to find them, and how to upgrade them. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Cyberpunk tips. Cyberpunk 2077, like many modern looter shooters, has a tiered loot system. White is common, green is uncommon, blue is rare, purple is epic, and orange is legendary. Separate from a gun's rarity though is whether or not it's iconic. For example, the Dying Night pistol Wilson returns to you at the beginning of the game is an uncommon iconic pistol. Iconic weapons, unlike legendary or epic ones, can only be found once in the game. This means that even when an iconic weapon has seemingly become useless, it's in your best interest to hold on to it, even if that means dumping it in your trunk or weapons cache. We'll get into how to upgrade them later in the video. Apart from their unique design, iconic weapons typically come with an array of extra buffs and perks. Some come with built-in silencers, while others may have special melee attacks. If you find an iconic weapon, be sure to check out its description and stats in the inventory menu, as its perks may not always be obvious. The next question you probably have is, where do I find iconic weapons? We have a guide on GameSpot that breaks down where to get a handful of these prized firearms, but generally it's by completing side quests. There are a couple of key characters that will give you an iconic weapon for completing their optional quest lines, like River and Pan Am, while others you might find as you progress through the story. Without spoiling too much, one of my favorite iconic weapons in the game can only be acquired by helping Johnny in the quest called Chippin' In, so keep an eye out for that one. Once you've found an iconic weapon that you like, you might be wondering how to keep it relevant as you level up and face off against tougher enemies. The good news is that every iconic weapon you find comes with all of its crafting blueprints. The amount of times you can craft a better version of an iconic weapon depends on the rarity you find it at. So V's uncommon iconic pistol you get at the start of the game can be crafted 3 times. Uncommon to rare, rare to epic, and epic to legendary. Of course, if you want to craft a better version of an iconic weapon, you'll need weapon upgrade parts, which can be found throughout the world, purchased from vendors, or by dismantling non-iconic weapons you don't need. On top of that, you'll need perks that let you craft rare, epic, and legendary items. Like weapons, upgrade parts also come in the form of tiered loot: common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. In order to upgrade an iconic epic weapon to an iconic legendary weapon, you'll need legendary weapon parts. The easiest way to get legendary weapon parts is to buy them or break down legendary weapons you don't need. If you've been investing in V's technical ability attribute, there are perks that net you more weapon components for each weapon you break down. Additionally, you can also upgrade an iconic weapon. This slightly improves a weapon without upping its rarity. As you'd expect, this also requires weapon components. Any type of V can upgrade a weapon, but only a V with a prowess and technical ability can craft higher tier weapons. This means that even if you have the blueprint and all the components to craft a better version of an iconic weapon, you won't have the know-how to do so unless you've invested in some of the technical ability perks. If you plan on spending a lot of time crafting and upgrading weapons, I highly recommend perusing the technical ability skill trees. There are a ton of iconic weapons to find in Night City, so keep your eyes and ears open. Even simple quests could yield some awesome rewards. If there's an iconic weapon that you really like, let us know in the comments below, and for more on Cyberpunk 2077, stay tuned to GameSpot.